Hey guys, today is October the 19th of 2017. I want to go over a forecast for URA, Uranium ETF, using Gann price and time technical analysis. So please pause the video and read the video disclaimer. As you can see in our uranium futures, still stagnant. Nothing's really going on. Nothing's moving. If you watch my last video, we're in the same boat in regards to the futures. But I was working on some calculations last night, and I came to the conclusion that if there is going to be a possible low, this is the date that I have. But before I show you that, I'm going to go over something also too here. The date I have here is November the 15th. According to my calculations using Gann technique, geometry, market geometry, other stuff, and maybe I'm probably going to lose a lot of listeners now on this video. I've got you all cuddled in and everything, but what I'm about to show you is probably going to spook most of you, and you're probably all going to just unsubscribe and say I'm a nutcase. But for those that don't know, Gann use numbers, use mathematics, statistics, and you know what else he used? He used the heavens for his timing and his calculations. That's right. I saved the esoteric stuff for last, and I'm going to show you what I use to help determine what's the forecast and where the market is going. And using geometry, mathematics, statistics, and you name it, the calculations that I came down to is that uranium URA is going to do a swing low in November around the 15-ish. 15-ish is on a Wednesday. So give or take 2 days, 3 days. It could be the 14, the 16. But the one I'm really like nailing it is the 15th. 15, it has to, if it's going to put a low, it's going to be on that day. And I got some prices. I'm not too sure, but I'll shoot it out to you. It's going to probably be anywhere between 1165, maybe 1174. It might even do like a little bear trap, because the low of November 9th was 1168. So it might just like pierce it and then maybe trap some, or maybe push even lower, but as low as it's going to go, my calculations are saying that on the 15, that's the low. And then the next thing you got to see is volume. If volume starts picking up and you just start seeing pricing just start escalating, going like a big huge pop, like you think like it's like a dead cat bounce, chances are it's not going to probably be a dead cat bounce. It's going to be the swing low. And the big money, the algos, all those traders out there that do analysis and statistics and everything, they're going to be, this could be possibly the bottom swing low that we're looking for seasonality, and maybe we could just make some money and, ride this for a nice swing play for a couple of months until next year, and then, get rid of it. So with that being said, November the 15th is my D-Day right there. I got a calculation here using my time clusters as 11:13. So that's, where am I here? 13. That's a Monday. So that week, just say that week is crucial. But if you really want to get picky, the 15 is what I'm watching. Using the cycles, you can see that the cycle over here is forecasting. And what I'm doing is a cluster. There's a lot of things that are confirming that there could be a possible low. So this is confirming. In my last video, I showed you that there's a possible low here on the 15th, 16th. Right there is a low, but my calculations are saying the 15th. But if you don't want to get too picky, somewhere around this week, right here between the 15th, 14, 16, there's going to be a low. But if you want to nail it, I'm betting on the 15th. Next, so this is where I'm going to lose probably most of my audience. But most of my audience probably, know that I'm a Gannist, and, I look at the markets using any technique, anything that's going to give me an edge against the algos, against the big funds, against the banks and everything. Things that they don't look at, I'm going to look at. And maybe chances are they might looking at this. They probably are looking at the same things I'm looking at. This is uranium from the November 9th flow. This line is using a planetary line. WD Gann used the heavens to forecast also with his analysis. And you can see that a correlation is really tight here. And when I did this calculation, it doesn't look at what the future price is. I could close this and shut it off, and it's just blank. And this is what comes out. So, and it goes up to the future. So you can see that we made a low. It missed the top here. But if you could have done the statistics and mathematics, you could have probably figured out that maybe the high was going to be here. So the timing was off here. But it was showing, that there was going to be a swing low. And look, it picked a low here. And another thing is sometimes you don't have to, it's not that the prices are going to like spike up like that. It's just turning points also. So there's an art and science into reading this kind of stuff. And if you've done it for like many years like I have, you kind of like pick up on it. So this is where we're at. And the 15th is right here. And then the 15th, it just spikes up. So, it could be that right here, it could be just dancing, going lower, and the 15th, it just spikes up. Or we could just go sideways here, just consolidate for like a couple of weeks, and then shoot up and start trending higher. And it looks like it says that it could be a possible top. Possible, I'm not saying I got to keep going, doing more calculations once that swing low is there. Because, everything is cause and effect. That's what W.D. Gann taught, cause and effect. What was the cause from November 9th to give you an effect that probably the top was going to be on the 15th of February? Now, from the 15th of February of 1933 high, what is the cause that it's the cause that's going to give you the effect to bring you all the way to a low that could possibly be November the 15th? And then that's all calculations. That's using time dates. That's using number vibrations. That's using a lot of the stuff that he talked about, numerology, statistics, what the markets has done in the past, and even looking at the heavens. What was going on in the heavens when this high happened? Did it have a vibration number connecting to a planet? Did it hit a planetary line that caused it as a resistance? Stuff like that W.D. Gann was into. And that's like way past algos. That's way past, RSI. That's way past Bollinger Bands that a lot of people are into, which is fine too. I like it too, because I like to see what, everybody else is looking at. So I kind of like get everything in a big pot and try to see the big picture and see what makes sense. So I just wanted to share that with you. November the 15th, if you're into uranium ETF and you want to get in and maybe buy a swing low and maybe ride this for a couple of months until next year and then just get out of it, keep an eye on the week of November the 15th. And this is where we're at right now. We just opened. November the 15th is right here. I got prices of 1174 and 1165. Somewhere around right here, I think the swing low is going to be. So I wouldn't be buying it here, even if it puts a swing low here on 1017 and goes up. I'm thinking it's just going to go like that and just continue selling, and put a low somewhere around here and then shoot up and do what it normally does, seasonality, that it makes a low between October and November and it goes up and it puts a high. I haven't gone that far, but last high was in February, so that could change because everything changes. There was a cycle that was always repeating consistently at the same, we'll all be rich, but if we can nail this low here, then we got to figure out how high is going to go and where's the next turning point. And that's going to be my job to figure it out. So I hope you like this video. I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on the uranium. But I'll be watching, and when we get close to November 15th, we'll recap this video and see what happened, where we went, and if I was wrong or if I was right.